Policy is a game of numbers that came way before the lottery. It made lots of money for folks in the Bronzeville neighborhood, but it also made a few powerful enemies. It hits the stage this month at the Harold Washington Cultural Center. Here to talk about policy, what is it again?
The kings of the policy.
The kings of the policy. And that's Boaz McGee. He's the director. This is a pretty big deal.
True indeed.
Tell me about policy. I remember my parents told me all about it, but some folks out there may not know about it.
Well, it came out of necessity. It was a great migration from Mississippi to Chicago. It was like packed with African American peoples, and we just decided to take over our own entertainment and our own I guess, extracurricular activities. From that came this game, which is the policy. The policy grew to later become the lottery.
Yeah, so it was like the lottery of the day.
It was actually the lottery before the lottery.
Yeah, like in the 30s, and then it even went as far as you said to 1976.
True indeed.
And it was not legal.
No, it wasn't. It was part of the speakeasy culture. Definitely not a legal form of entertainment. It was gambling, basically.
Yeah, pretty much gambling, which is kind of what the lottery is, but it's legal now. And everybody did it. People made millions and millions of dollars.
Yeah, you could take in 1940, you could take a dime and win a $200, win.
Yeah.
Just from playing one number. So that was big in that time.
And
that's
everybody played it.
Everybody played the policy.
Everybody played the policy.
Grandma played the numbers.
Grandma played the numbers. Run my policy over and this, that, and the other. But there were some enemies.
True.
Because people wanted in on it.
Well, basically, it's money. So anytime there's a lot of money going around,
power struggle.
It's a power struggle.
Always.
Correct. So it was a power struggle within the policy houses. It was a power struggle between the African Americans who controlled the policy and the Italians who wanted the policy. It was a power struggle between the African Americans and the tax people because there was a lot of money coming in, up to $25 million a year.
Whoa. Whose idea was to make this into a play?
Well, actually, it was my great producer, Jimmalita Tillman of the Harold Washington Cultural Center. She sat down, she wrote the play, and she presented it to me. And once I started reading it, I was amazed. Like, this is history. This is the area where I grew up in, but this is the history of it.
Right.
So, which led me to do more research, and it came together pretty
well. A lot of
well.
people don't know about it, though. I mean, people within the community do.
They do.
But now everybody's going to know because you guys are going to New York even, off Broadway, right?
Yes, we're going off Broadway, and we'll be at the Tony Awards this year as well.
This is a big deal.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, how does that make you feel to be a part of something like this?
This was probably the biggest project I've been a part of as Boaz McGee, just as a regular person coming in doing what I do. It's huge. I appreciate Jimmalita for giving me the opportunity, tapping me to let me do it, and I'm pretty sure I'll be doing plenty more.
Now, the folks who are in the play, they're local actors.
Yes, all local actors. We have Arthur Barnes, Jonte Richmond, Avela Henning. We have a bunch of local actors. This isn't their first time doing a production. They usually do them with the Cultural Center, and we cultivate the actors, and then, as bigger things come, we select from in-home first. Now,
we were talking a little bit how you're getting to be off Broadway. I mean, from a small little Harold Washington Cultural Center play to go to off Broadway, but you kind of have been doing this for a while, taking kids to Tony Awards, kind of got the word out that way, right?
It isn't me that's doing
this. It isn't you.
This. I do participate, but it's the Harold Washington Cultural Center that does this. They have a program called Broadway in Bronzeville, so that links us up with Broadway, but we're local here. Also, we take a group of students to the Tony Awards every year. I was fortunate enough to be able to do that last year, which was a great experience for me. It just kind of changed my perspective on it. So once I got the chance to actually hold a script in my hand, I had a whole bunch of new ideas.
Yeah, exactly. So when we get there, it's music involved in this as well.
Very
this is
much
a musical. So what kind of music will we see when we go?
Period pieces, 1940s. Everything is coming from the 1940s, and all of these songs revolve around things happening in the play and the policy. Who knew how many? I didn't know until I actually started doing my research how many R&B songs were made about the policy. It was
like what?
Fats Wallace, Lula's Back in Town, which was about Lula May, who ran her own policies number.
Really? See, I'm getting an education today, too. What are some other ones?
Grandma Plays the Numbers. It was a lot.
And you'll hear all these songs.
Yes, if you come on out to the play, you'll enjoy the soundtrack. I guarantee you that.
Okay, all right. And when is the play, and how long does it run?
February 9th through 14th. So we have matinee days, the 12th through the 14th, and every
Okay.
other day you come on Friday at 7, Saturday at 7, Sunday at 5.
Now, will it be just within the 40s, or do you span a whole long?
No, we get the meat of how it rolls, and then the dangers that it causes.
And you talk about dangers because there were some like murders and things like that.
Well,
there?
it's $25 million of untaxed money
Yeah.
per year.
So you can only imagine what
Yes.
ensued.
Yeah,
Okay.
they were gangster.
Boaz McGee, thank you very much.
Thank
the
you.
King of the Policy opens February 9th at the Harold Washington Cultural Center. For tickets, visit BroadwayInBronzeville.com.
Thank you.
Well, that's all for today. Thanks for joining us. We will be with you for the rest of the month as WGN celebrates Black History Month. We'll see you next time. Stay tuned for the WGN Weekend Morning News. Don't go anywhere. Stay here.
Once again on my doorstep.